Hypnosis FAQ frequently asked question, is hypnosis the same as being asleep? Now, when hypnosis clients here in Newport Beach, Orange County are coming in for their cigarette cessation program, most assume hypnosis is some kind of sleep state. It even sounds like it because the word hypnosis comes from the Greek word for sleep. It would really make sense. But in reality, hypnosis is not the same as being asleep at all. You're not unconscious, you're not unaware, and you're definitely not out of it. In fact, during hypnosis, most people are actually more aware, just in a different way. A better way to think about it is that it is focused attention. It's similar to those moments when you're completely absorbed in something, that movie you're watching and you just lose track of time, or you're driving and suddenly realize you don't remember the last few turns. Your mind is active, but your attention is turned inward. That's much closer to hypnosis than sleep. You can hear everything. You can think. You can respond, and you can choose to shift your attention at any time. So why does it feel relaxing? And oh, it does feel so good because your body tends to settle down when your mind becomes more focused and less scattered. That relaxed state is actually useful, especially when you're working with habits like smoking, because smoking is not something most people consciously decide each time. It's a learned pattern. For example, someone might automatically reach for a cigarette after finishing a wonderful meal or when they feel stressed, not because they thought it through, but because their mind has linked that moment with smoking over time. Hypnosis helps you to access that pattern, not by putting you to sleep, but by bringing your awareness to it in a calmer, more focused manner. And when you do that, instead of automatically reaching for that cigarette, you start to notice the urge differently. You create space, and that space is where change begins. So, no, hypnosis is not sleep. It actually is a very natural, aware state where your mind is more focused, more receptive, and more open to shifting patterns. And for many people, that's exactly what makes it useful for things like quitting smoking, managing stress, or changing long-standing habits. Now, if you've been curious about hypnosis but thought it might mean being asleep, hopefully this gives you a clearer picture of what it really is. And if you'd like to explore it further, you can simply start with my simple guide or book a strategy session to see what approach would work best for you. If this seemed helpful for you in some ways for helping to clarify, I've put together a short free guide called Why You Haven't Quit Smoking. That walks you through the patterns beyond smoking and what actually needs to change. You can find that below this video in the description. And if you want to go a bit deeper, I also have a playlist here where I answer more of those common questions about hypnosis and how it works. You can explore that next.